Good afternoon and welcome to the Spider's Web. What have we got for this afternoon? Well, I've just been and collected my latest purchase, and my latest purchase is the game Smash Up. Yay! So, without further ado, let's dive in and see what's in the box. The cellophane's a little bit ripped there, so I can get me nail under, and there we go. Well, as you can see from the cover, or I could possibly see from the cover, it looks chaotic. Well, that basically sums the game up, because it is quite chaotic in one respect. It is a card game. It's not a deck building game as such. In fact, what I'll do is I'll turn it over and then you can have a look at the back. We've got the big alien there. Shows an example of the different cards that you can play, objective cards. I don't really can read any of that, but I'll leave that up for a second. It says, what do pirates, ninjas, robots, zombies, aliens, wizards and some other things have in common? They're all trying to take over the world, but they can't do it alone, so they're teaming up. Every combo brings a different experience in this fast-paced shuffle building game. Take two 20-card decks, smash them together and then rock your opponent's faces. Each faction has a different style. Pirates move cards, zombies come back from the discard, dinosaurs just freaking huge. Each pairing creates different gameplay, and each game is a different throwdown. You smash up a game you can live without. Not if you're awesome. Choose a side, choose two, and start the carnage. There you go. So, let's open the box. Well, you see the instruction book there. Oops, just get the table. All nice clear instructions as to how to play the game. Not a very difficult game. I played this a few times at the Games Club. You can also see you don't get many cards at the moment, but as time goes on, with expansions coming out, this box will be filled with new cards. So let's have a look at what cards we've got in. First of all, the big deck. If I can get into them. You've got the tape on the outside. You have to try and split it open. Oh. Here we go. Which deck is this? I'm not quite sure. Neophyte. I think this is the Wizard deck. And basically what you have is the value of the card, which is 2, the name of the card, the type of card it is, and then the action it can perform. You get that with all cards in the playing decks. So you get a whole heap of cards here. So there with the zombie deck. Sorry, that was the Wizard deck, this is the zombie deck. Some walkers, Tenacious Z. Obviously the more points you get, the harder, the tougher the character is. There we go. Okay, that was the zombie deck. These are the actual this is the actual objective deck. And what you'll get is a number in the top. That's how much this is worth. So you play about 3 or 4, I think it's 4 you place down, and you basically putting these cards down to try and beat that score. So different people can, or different players can place the cards down. Oops, sorry, I've just dropped the card. Different players can play the cards down. Once you reach 20, the person who has the most cards, the total, or to take the total up to 20, will receive 4 points. The second player will receive 2 points, and the third player will receive 1 point. And I'm not saying, and that's just like it's like if somebody plays say 10 points, or somebody else plays 5 points, somebody else plays 3 points, and somebody else plays 2 points in a 4-player game, the one who plays 10 points will get the 4, the one who plays the 5 will get the 2, and the one who plays the 3 will get the 1, the one who plays the 2 won't get anything. And you also get an effect. So on this one, it's after this base scores, the winner may return one of his or her minions of power 3 or less from here to his or her hand, which is handy. So you get quite a few of these different ones. They all fit in with the cards that you get. You're playing cards. So I mean, that one nobody gets any points for it, but when this base scores, each player gains 1 victory point for each minion that player has here. So there you go. And your idea is you play up to a certain number of victory points and place them in there. Place them in there. And place them in there. I don't think there'll be anything hidden under here. No, I don't think so. So you just basically have to keep track of your own your points as you go along. Look at the alien cards. There you go. You get a few of the same different types. So minions are cards that you can play on the actual what are they called? These cards, objective cards. You play your minions on those, and you also get action cards which affect the running of the game. So this action card says return a minion to its owner's hand, play an extra minion. So it basically means that you can take somebody else's minion that's already been played, put it to their hand, put it back to the owner's hand, and then you can play one of yours in that space. So you can stop people who you think is building up a good score from building this up even further. So there's all different types of cards, but you mix all these up. I quite often tend to play with this deck, the aliens and the dinosaurs. I quite like these. And the last I played zombies and aliens, I think. Oh, that's a big beefy one. That scores 7 points. That's why there's no text on there. Okay, so we've seen so far the wizards, the zombies, the aliens, the dinosaurs. What do we have now? The robots. There we go. There's your robots. There's that bot. A few of those, a hoverbot. Warbot. Newtbot. Microbot Alpha. Microbot card. you know, there's some nice artwork on these. I think you'll agree. Okay, so that's your robots. And next there's the pirates. Got a few of the first mate. Saucy wench. So, this isn't a game you can play on your own, you have to play with at least 2 players in order to get the full benefit of playing. But it is a fun game. Try and get a few people together and have a game at some point and film it to put on my YouTube channel. And the last deck is Gnomes. You know what they say, there's no place like Gnome. Oh dear. Gremlins. Is it Gnomes? I don't know. Oops. I don't know what this faction will be. Let me just double check on what that faction was. I'm not quite sure. Ah, Tricksters, that one. This was that furry folk, I think they were used to be called, but now in this they're called Tricksters. And here we have ninjas. Shinobi. Remember that on the Mega Drive. Tiger Assassin. Ninja Master. Disguise. Poison and assassination. So, they're the cards. And as time goes on, as I say, this box won't be filled in with all different expansion packs. So, looking forward to giving it a try out at some point. Hopefully soon. As I say, it's one of the games I've played a few times at the Games Club. It's not quite as heavy as games like Dominion or Ascension, but it's fun. So there you go, that's Smash Up from AEG Games, and this has been Stephen at the Spider's Web saying take care, God bless, and bye for now.